Say hello.
No.
Hello to our dear, dear friends. How are you? Mike is in my bed again. Deb's taking care of her today, so she got her bath early. It's, I'm not sure what time it is. You know what time it is?
No.
I think it's a little after 6 o'clock. My neck and my head are better today, but I'm not good. I've been in bed all day today. I canceled an appointment. This morning it was my annual wellness visit, and I called to say that I needed to reschedule because I woke up with a migraine this morning, and I was trying to get ready to go, but I just really needed to reschedule. Well, yes, we can reschedule for you, but that's going to cost you $35. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll just come in sick then. So I called and left a message with the doctor's nurse. And they called me back and they said they go by history and the patient, etc. And she said they would not charge me $35 if I needed to reschedule. So I called back and I canceled it, but I didn't reschedule. I told the receptionist that I would call back when my head was a little clearer. So I didn't take care of that today. This right here around my neck it's filled with something. I'm not sure what's in it. It's got like flaxseed or something in it. You put it in the microwave and it gets warm and it makes a huge difference on my neck. I went to the chiropractor again this afternoon, came home and put this on my neck, and my neck is definitely better now. It's called Aroma Wrap, so I can't show you very good one-handed, but this is a pocket. And you put these, you know those little round flat things that you can wash your face with. You can use put astringent on them. Hang on, the alarm is coming on. Put a astringent on it to wash your face with. Well, you can take those, put essential oil on them, and put them in this little pocket. And then you can smell the aromatherapy, which I haven't been doing that. I've only been putting it in the microwave. But anyway, it's pretty. Purple and pretty, and it wraps around my neck. And it works really well, so I've been quite pleased with that. I wanted to tell you a story about how being kind literally saved me $600. I don't know if anybody will remember quite some time back me telling you about the fence in the backyard. We had a picket fence, in the backyard, and we replaced it with a chain link fence only because the chain link fence was less expensive than the picket fence, and I had the money to pay for the chain link fence, but not the picket fence. Well, they told me that it had been misbid, that the bid they gave me was to put a chain link fence all the way around the backyard, and all I needed was for the chain link fence to go up and meet the neighbors in the back and a neighbor on the side. So I was only going to need about 50% of the fence, which kind of doesn't make any sense price-wise, but anyway, it was going to cost $2,600 for me to get this chain link fence. I paid $2,000 up front, and I still owed them $600, and I was going to pay that after they put the fence in and they billed me. I didn't actually have to pay my $2,000 up front. I just had the money, so I went ahead and paid it. Normally, they don't take their payments until after they've done the work, and they send you a bill. Well, after the work was over, there was one place on the fence on the side of the house where it's crooked, and they put the fence over into my... Yeah, I know, you want to spend the night with Carly. They put the fence over into my flower bed, and I wasn't very happy about that because that was just very unprofessional for them to not put the fence in correctly there. Well, I was told that I was bid for the fence to go all the way around the backyard instead of just to go up and meet the neighbor's chain link fence. Well, they put this fence in, I don't know, over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It's been like a really long time. I don't even remember exactly when they did the fence now. It's been such a long time ago. But I kept contacting them. I kept going by there because it's just right up the street. I kept going by there to say, okay, you guys owe me money, because since they overbid the $2,600, well, surely they would have owed me more than the $600, so it would have meant that I wouldn't have even paid $2,000. And I kept going by there, and they would send me an email. One time I talked to, it's two brothers that own the place. I talked to one of them one time, I think, on the phone, and then we exchanged a few emails, but I've been by there like umpteen times. I want to say my contacts have been like 10 times that I've contacted them trying to resolve this. But I've been super nice every single time I've gone by, every time, I've sent an email, every time I've done whatever we've done to communicate. Most of it's been in person with the receptionist. I went by one last time recently, and I went in, and one of the brothers happened to be there, and he knew who I was, and he shuffled through the papers on his desk. He pulled out my paperwork, and he said, I actually told you wrong when I said that you had been overbid. The bid was actually correct. You were bid for only part of your backyard at $2,600. Now, $2,600 includes them hauling off the old fence, which most of it was already on the ground. And they gave me a little bit of a discount, but I think they only gave me $100 discount. The picket fence that they had put in the backyard, the only reason it needed to be replaced as soon as it did was because they put in untreated wood. When the wood's untreated and they put it in the ground gets wet, the wood gets wet, and the wood rots out, and the wood falls over. We had 50% or more of our fence laying down in the backyard by the time we finally got them over here to put the chain link fence in. I thought it should have been more than $100, but I think I just let it go, and I said, okay, we just needed to get a fence, just get this done. And so when I went in recently, he told me that my bid was actually correct at $2,600, so I really still owed them $600. Well, I spent that $600 like a long, long time ago. I don't have $600 in my pocket. I asked him if we could just let this go, and because of all the time that had gone by and all the contacts and everything that's happened, can we just call it good, and can you just drop my $600 that I owe you? And he said, yeah, that'd be no problem. He said, you still want us to come out and take a look at that fence that's not done correctly? I said, no. I said, let's just forget the whole thing, and let's just call it good. So my fence is not correct on the side of the house. I recognize it even from the street. I can tell from the street that it's not done correctly. It's just, I guess maybe since he asked me, I guess they could have come by. I just didn't want to mess with them anymore because I keep trying to communicate with them. It probably would have been the same thing all over again, trying to get them to come over. I just want to be done with them, and I don't want to talk to them anymore. Not for a really long, long time. And he said that they'd be happy to do business with me again in the future if I would do that again. He understood that it was very possible that I would never call on them again to do any fence work for me. They've done both of our fences. They did the picket fence and they did the chain link fence. But because I was very nice every time I communicated with them, he didn't even hesitate about that $600. Now, he may have let the $600 go had I been screaming and hollering and stomping my feet, but I'd like to think that being nice saved me $600, and now it's all good. Now I don't have to worry about communicating with them, talking to them, calling them, and trying to fix this with my fence. So it's finally all fixed. Finally, Micah. Finally all done. What do you think, Mikey? Yeah. So being nice saved me $600, and I'm super happy about that. Other than that, I don't really have any news. I think by tomorrow I'm going to feel much better. because I've literally not done anything today. I even did a little bit more yesterday than I've done today. All I've done today is get up, take a shower, come back to bed. I picked up Bronson from school. That's been the extent of my day. I think tomorrow I will feel tons better. What do you think, Micah? I know, you want to talk on the phone? Well, right now you're talking to your YouTube friends. You want to tell them something? What do you want to tell your YouTube friends? Oh, Micah's birthday is on the 30th of October. And I was going to ask you guys, and I meant to ask you a long time ago, and I keep forgetting. Mail Micah birthday cards, and I'll make a video of her reading your cards. Micah, would you like for your friends to mail you cards? And we'll make a video of you reading your cards?
Yeah.
So, I don't remember my P.O. box, but right underneath this video will be the address. It's the P.O. box. And you guys can send Micah a birthday card if you want to. It would be a lot of fun to get cards and read them all on a video. And I'm sorry I waited till like the last second to remember to tell you. So if you don't get it in because you don't have time or whatever, it's not a big deal. But if you can, it'll be really fun to do that. So I hope you guys are having a great night, and we will talk to you soon. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from... Where does your help come from? The Lord, who made the heaven and earth, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.